Elliot, heartbreaking defeat in the FA Youth Cup. What did you make of the game tonight?
Felt like it was probably shouldn't have got to that stage, and from our point of view, I think we weren't at our best tonight, but we still had enough moments in the game to really punish them and didn't take them. Just a little bit of lack of detail or the cross or something just to finish it off. So um, yeah, come on, stuck with that probably. It probably cost us. Um, had some really good chances first 5 minutes of both halves. It's just one of those. They not from a lack of trying and but just a little bit of lack of quality in certain moments. And then penalties it's a lottery. There's a really good standard of penalties as well. So um, unfortunate to lose that way, but from our point of view, it probably shouldn't have got that.
So obviously a tough game for the boys as well, with the opposition that's so set on defending for 90 minutes. What was the sort of message to the players at half time, knowing the way Sutton were going to play the game?
I think the message before yesterday, before the game today, um, half time, full time, half time of extra time was, you know, if we connect the right passes at the right time, especially when they change shape, um, felt like we could really hurt them in pockets and then in wide areas. We got in those areas, but turned it over from different, yeah, lack of detail. So unfortunate in those moments, but we could be better with that. The message was to be patient, and I think at times we rushed a little bit too much. I think naturally the occasion's such a big thing for the boys that we were a little bit not ourselves tonight, but that happens, right? So but we've still had enough moments or chances in the game to punish them. But yeah, I think it was about patience, and then once I changed the shape to use the shape to really hurt them. Yeah, obviously Sutton made it hard for us. The game was a bit bitty as well, and all we can say from tonight is there's a massive learning curve for the boys as they come up against teams like this again, and we have to learn and add to our add it to our armory for the next times.
Yeah, and obviously going into extra time as well after a tough 90 minutes for the boys trying to break Sutton down. What was the feeling ahead of extra time?
Well, from me, it was just to carry on trying to use the shape to hurt them with the ball. I felt like if we used the ball well, the shape would hurt them in transition. Um, they got more. They were getting tired and cramping up, and we just right pass at the right time would get us in. Um, so yeah, it was about keeping patience with that and keeping on task to be ourselves still. Yeah, we tried to be ourselves, and yeah, just certain moments weren't great and fall our way, but yeah, probably went the game went a little bit further than it should. So
And as you mentioned, going into penalties, it's 50-50. It's a lottery. I thought the standard of penalties was
yeah,
really good today. What
yeah,
what did you make of the spot kicks?
yeah. The top level. Was it 8-7 in the end? So many that went on. Yeah, it was. When the standard's that good, it's going to fall down to one person missing, and it's unfortunate it was our side. But fair play to El, he wanted to take one, so bravery to step up. Um, H got close to a couple. You think, yeah, there's our chance, but no, the standard was really high from both groups, and it's a horrible way to lose. But again, it adds to the boys' development and how we've got to learn quick. We've got another game in 4 days' time, so
Yeah.
we have to take disappointment, use it in the right way, um, and then hopefully add the percentages to our play and individuals moving forward.
And how do you sort of pick up the players after a night like tonight?
Look, I think it's difficult in that way where there's so much weight to this competition from the boys. As much as you try and control that, this is the night they look forward to. Fortunately, it's gone now, so we can't change that. We have to move on. We've got loads of opportunities to be better as a group, develop as a group, and challenges to look forward to. We've got loads of games. The league, obviously, get back on track with that. We've got PDL Cup games, London Cup games. There's so many games. And hopefully, the boys 21s when they can. So they've got to use this and take it to the next one, which is, like I said, 4 days away. Then we have another one on the Tuesday. So the schedule's really, really good for the players to get back on track, and the biggest bit is learn from it. That's the bit that I'll be trying to help them with, and for myself, we have to learn as a group the things that we could add to our game and things that we can try and take away to be really strong.
Jamie, a defeat in the FA Youth Cup, I'd say a very undeserved defeat. I feel like we played some really good football at times. What was your take on the game tonight?
Yeah, we played good football. They didn't take our chances as well as we should have. But yeah, as you said, it's quite undeserved.
Yeah, what do you think made the difference tonight?
Yeah, I think just missing the chances. It's really difficult when you're playing against a team who just kind of sit back, and you've got to try your best to kind of find a way through. But the times we did, we weren't clinical enough, so it was quite frustrating. So it's a tough way to go on pens.
Of course, and obviously coming back from 1-0 down as well shows your mentality as well. You got back into the game, then you went ahead as well.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you went 1-0 down? Did you think you could easily get back into the game?
Yeah, we knew we could get back into the game, just because of how they were. In all honesty, they weren't really a massive test for us in terms of footballing wise. It was just like finding a way to get through them, which was the test. So yeah, that was it really.
And obviously then you went 2-1 up as well, and
Yeah.
the second goal for them was quite unlucky and unfortunate
Yeah.
for us. What was the mentality sort of going in the last 20 minutes of the game?
Yeah, it's really tough as they want it to go to pens because they don't have much. So yeah, it was kind of, we were trying to maybe do too much at times, and they, in fairness, defended quite well. So yeah, it's very difficult to break down when teams like that.
And then of course going into extra time after quite tough 90 minutes trying to break them down.
Yeah.
What was the feeling within the team going for that final 30 minutes?
Yeah, it was that we changed shape and we had chances to really hurt them. But yeah, it was just in the final third, not our best performance.
And then going to penalties as well, we scored some amazing penalties,
Yeah.
converted great penalties. What was the feeling during a penalty shootout?
It's difficult even watching it because I didn't take it quite. It's so difficult. But you know, you can't really judge a game on penalties. It's unlucky, but it's just the way it is. Like it's you can't blame anyone. It's not really fair to judge a game on it.
And obviously, looking back towards the next game, you'll get a chance to bounce back as well. Is your mind sort of switching to that already, or will you be thinking about tonight's game for a while?
I think I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't be thinking about it. I think we all will because it's quite a prestigious thing for us, and you want to go far. But at the same time, like we got to focus on the next game. Thursday we're back in training. We just got to bounce back. Yeah, as you said.